I couldn't even come out, really.
Laura Lau is an avid gardener.
But being outside sometimes, with the pollen and everything would really, limit my time out there.
Like so many of us, she suffers from allergies.
Sneezing, runny nose, runny eyes, itchy throat, coughing a lot, sneezing a lot.
All of this leads her here.
So full deep breaths in.
Her doctor, Mark Goldstein, says she's not alone.
We certainly have increased the number of patients for seasonal issues.
Dr. Goldstein works at the Asthma Center. Over his more than 30 years in practice, he says not only have cases increased, but the allergy season might be starting earlier.
The lengthening of the time that we're frost-free has definitely been documented.
The next 2.
A study by Climate Central, an independent organization that analyzes climate data, determined the time between the last freezing day of spring and first freezing day of fall has extended in Philadelphia by 29 days. This means a longer growing season.
During the springtime, we're seeing warming come in earlier and earlier. Our plants start to bloom a little bit earlier. They start to pop.
Carbon dioxide is the greenhouse gas that contributes most to human-caused climate change.
We are adding more of that to our atmosphere at an unprecedented rate. And that is what is leading to our overall warming.
CO2 concentrations vary annually and peak in May, the same time as tree pollen. Climate Central says 2019 global concentrations are set to be the highest in at least 2 million years.
With increase in CO2 production, plants are being more vigorous in their growth and more vigorous in terms of the pollen production.
And the pollen count proves it. The Asthma Center's Adam Cooper collects a daily air sample from the roof of its Center City building.
Over a 24-hour period, the slide becomes covered.
Counted under a microscope, they're noticing the slides becoming more crowded.
I think the intensity of the pollen at its peak has really been higher, and the number of days in which we've had those peak pollen days has also, I think, increased over time.
Pollen is measured in grains per cubic meter per 24 hours. According to the Asthma Center, tree pollen counts are considered extreme when they rise above 1,000. Think your worst symptoms. There have been 5 times in the last 18 years where the number has exceeded 6,000. Last year was the highest on record, 6,889. All this means more people, like Lau, seeking treatment.
I was just taking allergy pills, but it just got to the point where nothing was working.
She now gets a monthly shot so she can enjoy the outside air.
Now I can do gardening, I can go out with my friends.
Crystal Cly, NBC 10 News.